Yeah.
So Grandpa, if you could give everybody a piece of advice about life, just a piece of advice, what would you say?
Respect the people, respect the older people, you know, that's what I say. I don't see that no more. No. Yeah. Maybe here and there, maybe, yeah, but not so much. Yeah.
Well.
You see this, right? The blue, that's from a monastery. You see this, right? Beautiful. Yeah, I want you to wear that. He's going to be protect you. You know, you're going to feel good because you know this is from my grandma.
We set off on a journey from north to south, west to east with the rising sun. I heard the beat of her drum. It resonated so deep there were no more uncertainties, just crystal clear clarity. And as the road unfolds, the story is told. Remember, it's in the sound of the truth.
Enough is enough. And it's time for a change. Like, I grew up not having elders in my life that were there to guide me, and I was freaking flailing for so long in confusion and self-doubt. And although there were elders in my life, I'm really seeing now how they were not elders, how they were still children. For us people coming of age to be learning from older children was not giving us the guidance to know how to walk properly upon this planet. Not knowing why the world was not in harmony and getting along with each other. Like, just deep in the story and not deep in the teachings.
So our school is a school of no failure. And the only loss is the loss that you give yourself to experience your ignorance. And ignorance is what you're suffering most from. Mm-hmm. You're ignoring the clues that we have always been with you. We have shown you that place of free will where you have chosen ego instead of the freedom of being willing to serve and surrender.
Our capacity to love others is only truly limited by our capacity to love ourselves. But we've been trained and educated to think that the gateway, the key, is something out there, some book, some guru, something, you know? And we're all on this mad quest to find it. And the irony is that we are the guru. We are already there. We have all the keys, all the gateways. The trick, the key, is learning what your personal code is. None of us has the same access, period. There's nobody else that can tell you how to get there.
All we're doing here is to show you that you are the elders, you are our future, and you were seated for this time. My work is always the invocation of presence and the invitation. Would you be willing? Would you be willing? We had a profound opportunity with a 3.5-year-old named Cedar, and he was walking around with a little, like, literally a revolver, a plastic gun. And he came to Grandma and he says, "Grandma, would you give me a job, please?" So I looked at him and I said, "Okay, Cedar first, would you be wholeheartedly willing? Put your gun down." And he surrendered. And that ripple, a 3-year-old child from past lifetime soldiering with a gun, killing people as a policeman, lays his gun down, went through everybody. On the shamanic path of initiation, this is a path of initiation, our parents are our first initiators. Mm-hmm. Our mother is the first one.
This next song, I just want to honor this song to all the moms in the world with this song. And I always tell this story, you know, when I sing this song, because every time I sing this song, it reminds me to my mom. I remember when I was a kid, I was learning the guitar, and she used to say, you have to learn this song, so you play it for me. And at that time, it's no way, Mom, I like Metallica, you know. And this song brings a message, you know, a message that's very needed for all of us. You know, it's always good to let go, you know. The name of the song is Forgiveness, you know. It's a good thing to do, just to release, you know, to travel with a light backpack.
He is totally voicing for young men the necessity at the end of adolescence to surrender and to give up that ego that says, I've got to do it my way or else. And stop poo-pooing the feminine and the mother and the grandmother lineage and realize that we're passing something on to men and that now he's a surrendered man and he's singing about that. Women and men who are stuck in gender issues are stuck down here. And women and men who are stuck here, they tend to want to connect here instead of connecting here and being fully present. And realizing that the new relationship is both of the feminine and the masculine together coming in one heart and giving that heart presence to each other.
I think it's first we need to realize that we all have gifts.
Perhaps conscious elders have some of the greatest capacity to recognize the gifts of our young ones and are able to assist them in guidance in fulfilling the truth of that young one's heart.
When you see people that have them, and when you truly see what that gift is, it's important that you call them out on it.
We move back to sound, sound, sound of the truth, truth, truth. We came back into symbiosis of the field that moved together as a dance.
And he said, well, I've walked forever creating this path at my feet, where have followed me a multitude of beasts. I've carved out valleys and I've sharpened peaks, and my fingers trace the rivers through which happiness leaks. The other one watched me from a distance as I mapped the world with my stride, and he snickered and he snarled from behind a clump of trees that I had just planted with the bottoms of my feet. And there he smelled out a nest of snakes, next to which he laid a golden egg, to taunt some poor sucker to swallow it whole and weigh himself down with a stomach of gold.
Everything is impressed, everything is signatured. We're 70 to 80% water, and water takes on a molecular structure according to the predominant accord. So if there's a sound going into a water molecule, that signature reflects, just like you reflect with your camera, the impression that is impressed on the water molecule. That's so for everything.
As the road unfolds, the story is told. But the characters change. And remember, it's in the sound, sound, sound. He says, wake up, listen, 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 listen.